Hello.
I like that. Did you like that?
I did, yes.
I didn't think it was gonna click off so fast like it did, you know?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to edit my lips out.
They're perfect.
You hear me? Perfect. But what's up, guys?
How we
This is the
doing?
Shaq and Mark show. I'm Shaq.
I'm Mark.
So this is actually our first live. We've been planning on doing this for a while, but I guess
We'll just blame it on COVID.
COVID, everything on COVID.
Get
But we will
vaccinated.
double boosted also. But don't be sharing false information.
They won't let you.
But we came on here because you guys probably already know. And actually, Mark, we was just together and he just told me, Bob Saget passed away. And did you watch any, what do you know? What do you know about him besides from Full House? Because honestly, I had to look up a couple of things because I didn't know. I
Um,
didn't.
I know he was a comedian. Full House is obviously like his biggest, success in his career.
Right.
He was rebooted. I watched some of that. So I didn't know much of his other work other than Fuller House. I just think that performance alone throughout that entire time was enough to solidify him. Because at this point he's a legend
You think he's a legend?
in the comedy world. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
You said in comedy.
Yeah.
I would say that. I really haven't watched much of his. See, I don't know him much from. I really didn't know he was a comedian, honestly, until I was just reading all this stuff.
He's very
Was he raunchy?
He was very raunchy. Yeah.
See, that's what I was seeing, that he was raunchy.
And that also kind of brings me to another point. I don't really know what the circumstances are. I read, and it was through TMZ how reliable, but I read that he was found unresponsive in his hotel room.
Right. And okay, so you said TMZ. I actually have I'm gonna bring that article up.
Okay.
If you want to do us the favors and you can give us a little read, I guess. We can do a little read along.
No free promotion, TMZ.
But thank you, TMZ, for the story.
Appreciate it. They're always
Wait a minute.
respectfully first.
Okay, see? So TMZ's shady because, and I wanted to bring this up. So when I first got on here, it said Bob Saget dead, suspected no foul play, drug overdose suspected. That's what it said. But you see now, conveniently, it doesn't say none of that. I knew I should have fucking screenshotted that.
It's definitely it was going to receive backlash no matter what. But I think TMZ is kind of more known for not
salacious.
Caring, and they were there. TMZ shows up before the cops, so I think that they were as close as they could have possibly been. So
right. Well, it says Bob Saget has died at the age of 65, TMZ has learned. Multiple sources connected to the iconic comedian actor, most famous for his starring role as Danny Tanner in Full House, tell us that he passed away Sunday at a Ritz-Carlton in Orlando. The sheriff department and fire department responded to the hotel around 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time after hotel security had found Bob in his room. We're told he was pronounced dead on the scene, but the circumstances of his death are still unclear. Which is, I just don't. It just, Okay, I'm gonna leave my comments until the end. I'm gonna finish. Can you see this?
yes.
Okay. You want to take over?
And he was just absolutely out, like doing his thing the night before. So maybe that's the reason people assume it's drugs or something like that. But sometimes people, they just give out, not defending him. No.
And see, this was from yesterday. Well, actually tonight at 2:42.
There are a lot of people already sending condolences. So word travels fast on the internet.
So the rest of the article says Bob has been touring the country lately, hitting a lot of destinations throughout the state of Florida, including Orlando, which he got started in September and was supposed to take him through May. On Saturday night, he was in Jacksonville doing a show at Ponte Verda Concert Hall, where he actually shouted out the crowd earlier Sunday morning. So it's just wild, these people, he was just doing a set. Yeah, we're not reading the rest of this or all that. I did want to read, and this was an update at 5:03, and this is the sheriff's office from, I guess, Orlando, Florida, and it says we have no information on the cause of death. The detectives have found no signs of foul play or drug use in this case. They note that the medical examiner's office will make the final call on the cause and manner of death. So it's probably going to take a couple of weeks, but yeah, they're saying so far, I guess, drugs had no.
I mean, what's your question?
They're saying that now, but maybe because they didn't find no drug paraphernalia or anything. So, that's why. I'm just very curious. How old? Do you know how old he was?
65.
That's what it said on there?
Mm-hmm.
That's not.
I mean, we just lost Betty White at almost 100.
Exactly. So 65 is actually, it's pretty young.
And at this point, it could be a variety of things. With COVID, everyone hasn't been around other people, other events, things like that. So he could have caught something. Even here in Iowa, people are getting sick left and right. And it's like actually sick, not just a common cold. So, he could be anything, thinking optimistically that he didn't, accidentally put himself in a bad situation. So do you think it
possibly could be, that related?
I'm gonna wait for the autopsy. I know we're gonna get one,
Yeah. You don't want to speculate?
Yeah. You know what they say.
What do they say? I don't know.
Assuming makes an ass out of you and me.
Well, I guess I'm an ass. Because I would assume.
Yeah. Honestly, me too. I'm nosy.
I wanted to pull up. Let's see. We can surf and see if anybody has put out any condolences or anything. Have you seen anybody saying anything?
I've seen a few people. Obviously, one of my major social medias is Twitter. So I kind of just skimmed through when his name was trending. Weren't a whole lot of celebrities, just a bunch of fans and, directors, producers, things like that. So
let's take a look. And they're saying he was supposed to perform tonight also.
Yeah. And that was at 4 p.m., right? That was what the article said.
Right. Everybody's calling him an icon.
See, I think there's a big difference between a legend and an icon.
What is the difference, do you think, between a legend and an icon?
Okay, so a legend can leave their mark, regardless whether it's good or bad. Jesse James is kind of a legend, given that time era. Please don't cancel me for my opinion.
You said who?
Jesse James.
Jesse James the Outlaw?
Yeah. When you say it like that.
Yeah. Like
But an
Jesse
icon.
James Museum. Inside joke, but not Jesse James.
I'm going back to my roots here.
Not the roots.
But, and I just think I should not have used Jesse James. It was the first name I thought of.
Yeah, why would you? Yeah, no.
Okay, R. Kelly. He's an R&B.
That's
legend.
worse. That is worse.
Roseanne Barr.
That,
She's a comedy legend.
why are you choosing all people?
Because I'm trying to prove that an icon, it doesn't really represent negativity, where a legend does. Can.
So, okay, I don't. You're saying that an icon. You said an icon does not project negativity.
Well, in my humble opinion, I believe that an icon is more so someone to look up to. I think they're thought of in a more positive light. I've never heard anyone think negatively of an icon. Do you know what I mean?
Michael Jackson is an icon.
Icon. Beyonce. Icon.
But I don't know. Because, Michael Jackson has those allegations. So,
well, let's talk about allegations.
An icon can have allegations. A legend can have allegations too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I guess the question I have is, which one do you think? Which one do you think is above? Is it icon then legend, or legend then icon?
Icon then legend.
Icon then legend?
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
So I guess you would consider him a legend, not an icon.
Exactly.
So why not?
Because I think icon, you have to be, I feel like a certain percentage of people have to be like, that's a legend. There can't be doubts in a legend.
Yeah.
You are the GOAT. You're the legend. The greatest.
But like, Bigfoot's a legend. What? That's a good point.
What? Bigfoot?
Yes.
Bigfoot. How is Bigfoot a legend?
He is a legend, an actual legend.
An urban legend.
Oh, fuck.
You know what I'm saying? That's an urban legend. What is the definition of an urban legend? This stream is going somewhere I did not expect it to go, but I enjoyed that.
I am too.
An urban legend is a myth, a tale, is a modern genre of folklore.
Okay. So Bigfoot is not a legend.
It is often consistent of fictional stories.
Often, not always.
Associated with superstitions, ghosts, demons, extra, E.T. motherfuckers. It said extraterrestrials, or how that word.
Yeah.
I mean, I could see that, but I guess he could be considered a comedy legend. Yes, because isn't that how he got his start?
I believe so, actually.
Yeah, from.
Well, I believe he hosted America's Funniest Home Videos too.
I've seen that also.
So, back then, families had household names of, Alex Trebek and.
And do you think that legends? Do you think legends are different from back then to now? Like, I feel like, like celebrity is different, so that possibly could be another thing. Like, I don't look at, Because I feel like, people I watch like on YouTube or streamers or influencers, are they celebrities?
I think so. I think celebrity is kind of a category all in its own.
Exactly. And I used to remember, I felt like it was movie stars and like
There are definitely different degrees of celebrity.
definitely there's levels to this.
Yeah. But I kind of believe that legends are forgotten and people, they don't consider people born in like certain time eras still legends. Like, I don't know, do people consider Mozart a legend? No, but back then they did. So I don't know.
So you think it's all about perspective and
yeah, like I think the older generations are hurting more for this loss than say a millennial.
I get that.
And they probably don't think that he is a legend because one, they don't know much of his work.
And that is and see, that is another thing. Do you think, because I'm not really familiar with him, so that's why I wouldn't classify him. So it's all basically legend, icon. I feel like it is all determinant on the person.
That's true.
Like we make our own legends and our own icons, and
honestly, yeah. I had a point, but I just didn't explain it well. So
that's why we had to talk it through.
Yeah. Problem solving.
Hey, when you said oh my gosh, I can't believe you said R. Kelly. Who was the first person you said?
Jesse James.
Jesse James. What? Where did that come from?
It was, I don't know.
Jesse James.
I'm watching a movie that somebody had a gun. First thought.
Well, I could not, but this was actually nice.
It was.
The first, and I feel like, as time goes on, Mark, we're damn near at 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And should we end it right now?
I think 20 minutes is a good start.
Yeah, we can continue. I mean, I had some more stuff, but I don't think I want to share it with everyone. Well,
okay.
There's actually no one watching.
You're editing this, right?
Actually, I wasn't.
Oh.
Did you want me to?
Raw, uncut, and unfiltered.
And I think that we should do that. And also because they're going to be able to see our growth.
Okay.
Look at our lighting. Trash. You know what I'm saying? It's trash, but...
Okay, so when we're bumping elbows with Madonna in L.A.,
not the
we
material,
can look back on these. You hear me? But yeah, we can look back at this. It'll be a great learning point.
I'd rather shake my ass with Saucy Santana.
Period.
And on that note, y'all, thank you guys for tuning in to our first live. It was a little sad, but we tried to make it a little, because this channel's not really going to be about death.
No.
But Bob Saget was somebody that we actually both knew, and it was kind of sad. You know, I watched Full House reruns all the time, and America's Home Video when he was on it. So yeah, it's gonna be really sad. I'm sure more details and information is gonna come out, and
we'll probably talk about that then as well.
Yes, probably not on its own separate video. We'll probably add it in, but yeah, we just want to say to whoever finds this and watches it, we want to say thank you. You can leave a comment below, please. Any last words, Mark?
Don't forget to like and subscribe. We're sending condolences to the family of Bob Saget.
Most definitely.
Thank you guys so much for watching. You'll see us in the future.
Yep, and any information about me or Mark, to follow us on social media. Anything you want to know is in the description box below. And thank you guys, and we will see you guys on the next video.
Be great people.
Be kind.
Yes.